a lot has happened. There's a lot to get through. A lot of important things for the season, potentially, as well. Well, one in particular that I can think of that I'm very excited about, but we'll get onto that in a minute. Today, there is a match to talk about as well, so we shouldn't forget about that. And it's a derby as well. It seems like every other game is a derby at the moment. It's the Derby Del Ducato, and it's against Parma. And welcome. First things first, I just want to get this out of the way. This is the first game that is, or the first episode that is being recorded on my new PC, which my wife very generously bought for me for being so amazing. Obviously, as you may well have noticed yourself. No, actually, yeah, it's my birthday soon, so it was kind of for my birthday and other things, and it's very good. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. But as a result, you know, I just want to manage your expectations a little bit. I might fuck up at some point. In fact, I already have. I've recorded a shitload of stuff and it had no audio, so I've had to start again. So here we go. 300th time lucky. First off, finances are still in free fall. It might look even worse than you remember here, but that's simply because I've changed to euros. And the reason for that is I'm getting fucking pissed off with this whole Brexit shit. And I don't want to be part of the problem. I don't want to be forcing my pounds on this European team. You know, we're in Italy, so we should be in euros. So I've put it in euros. That's the way it's going to be from now on. And now I'm even more confused than I was before. But there is actually also another reason why our finances might potentially be looking a little bit worse. And that is because, do you remember this guy? Of course you do. Gideon Zelalem from last episode. This is the guy that we were encouraging to come and join the G revolution. And he did. He has. So we got him. We had to pay about 42k. And I think that was pounds actually. That was before we changed to euros. And we are paying an extortionate wage for him. But my fucking god, is he worth it? This guy is outstanding. Look at his stats. So he's played 7 games, he's scored 5 goals, 4 assists, he's won 2 Player of the Match awards, average rating 7.75. I honestly, he's our best player now. he is so good. I'm in love with him. He's incredible, and you will see. So let's have a quick look at the squad here. Now, if I order this by wage, you'll see. So Zelalem, take a look at this. He's by far our top earner, but like I said, he's worth it. And we're doing well at the moment. You can probably see, actually, already. It's a bit of a spoiler, but we're first at the moment. I'll come on to that in a minute. But I'm kind of thinking, you know, if there's a chance that we're going to go up, we might better keep hold of him. And if we don't go up, this guy's going to be worth a lot of money and we can potentially sell him on. So, you know, I think that's good business at the end of the day. But what it has spurred me on to do is to think about some of these other people that are earning decent amounts of money that probably aren't playing as often. So Corazza, Bertoncini, Silva, Nico, they all play fairly regularly, so they're not a problem. Dave Edwards is one of Larini's signings, and he's earning £2,500 a week for doing fuck all. So he's out of here. He's actually, I've listed him, and he's actually, I think he's agreed a deal with Trapani at the moment, so he'll be off soon. Then next down the list is Marotta, £1,800 a week. Euros a week. He's wanted by a few clubs. He's out there on the market at the moment for someone to snap up. Jacopo Scaccabarozzi, that was good pronunciation, wasn't it? I think you'll agree. €1,400 a week. He's off, don't need him. Carradi, don't need him, 1,300 a week. Di Malfetta, I've got a bit of a soft spot for, although we don't really use him. I'm retraining him as a right wing back, so I'm hoping that he's going to get somewhere, but we'll see. We can always get rid of him if not. Berardi's going, and there are others that I could probably get rid of as well, so it's a start. So you saw it there, I mentioned it, we're first. We're first in Serie B. Look, I don't know what the fuck's going on either, so don't look at me like that. I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. I'm putting it down to the fact that I am probably a tactical genius. I think that's the only logical solution for this. And we've got some good players, and I don't know, we've got a good morale, and I don't know, we're just good, and it's it's happening, and I you know, I think I just done it well. The last time you were here, we beat Cremonese 2-1. Since then, we've just been on a rampage. We beat Brescia 3-0, and that was Zelalem's first game, and he got an 8.3 rating and a goal. So immediately took a shine to him. Perugia, who were top of the division at that point, we played them and we drew 1-1. So I wasn't too disappointed with drawing against the team that were first. Vitabesi, we beat them 3-1. Cittadella, we beat them 4-3. Carpi 3-1. Carrarese 5-1. Carrarese came up with us, if you remember. Foggia, we beat them 2-1. And Cosenza, we beat them 4-2. So, what can I say? You know, we were on fire. And in fact, that's a good point. I've just noticed Busso scored 2 goals in that game. Nicolo Busso has been starting to perform as well. 7 appearances, 5 goals. So, you know, things are looking good. He's actually been starting over Corazza, because Corazza, in fact, has done, yeah, look, 7 appearances, 2 goals. So, you know, makes sense to start Busso. Anyone who watched Italian football on Channel 4, grew up in England in the 90s and watched Italian football on Channel 4 will know Parma and will probably have a soft spot for them like I have. It pains me to say, just because I know that I should not have a soft spot for them, because I am the manager of Piacenza, a rival. But it's the fact that, you know, this team in the 90s were just so fucking cool, weren't they? You just remember Crespo, basically. Crespo, Asprilla, and down here, you know, Buffon, Cannavaro. They were just, like, they were just insane. And they were so good. And the kit and everything and the badge, it was just, you know, just a cool team. And you'll notice they still continue that tradition of excellent, outstanding, incredible players. They have Gervinho. I didn't even realise he was still alive. 32 years old. He's not actually that old. I thought he would be way older than that by now. 17 flair. I like a flair player. But yeah, he's unhappy apparently at the moment and wants to leave the club. Probably thinks at 32 years old he should be. Well, he has been playing in China, so yeah. I was going to say he might go to China, but he's just come from China. So maybe he won't go back to China. Who knows? But Parma are a team that we should probably be a little bit concerned about. The media predicted them to finish second this season. They're currently sitting 6th. And the fact that this is a rivalry, I know I said that last episode, but Cremonese were not doing very well and it was a rival, whereas Parma are quite good and a rival. So, you know, could be a little bit of a challenge, this one. And look who they've got up front. Rodney Trotter. It's not Rodney Trotter, it's Marcello Trotter. But if you take a quick look at his stats down here, he's made 15 appearances in Serie B this season, scored 9 goals. And actually, if you look down here, he's done 17 appearances in all competitions and 11 goals, which is pretty good, and an average rating of 7.29. So he is a player that we probably should be keeping an eye on. But I've just noticed down here, he thinks Gervinho is an inspired leader, so perhaps he doesn't know Gervinho's situation. Oh, God, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Listen, mate, Trotter, Gervinho wants to leave. Don't tell everyone you love him. Before we continue... Oh, you fuck me. Oh, my God. Sorry, I got the Stoke game on at the same time. And we're losing 2-1. And we've just had our second player sent off. Fuck's sake. Let's carry on. So, let's carry on anyway. I just wanted to draw your attention to something that I neglected to mention last season, which is that we had a youth intake. And I should have mentioned it because we had some decent players come through. They are, and I'll just point out a few of them. They've just turned professional, so it's a good time to draw your attention to them. Stephen Milsom, Irish, but I think he qualifies as Italian as well. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, but anyway, good, young, promising 17-year-old, 4 stars with a black star, potential ability. Player traits dictates tempo already, and I've actually played him in a few games towards the end of last season just to sort of try him out when we were just battering people left, right and centre, and it didn't really matter what I did. And he was a good player, you know. He played pretty well, even in the first team, even back then. So, and he was 16 at the time, I think. So, yeah, good player. He's a little bit short though, and he's not very strong, so need to work on those. Another exciting player, Adriano Mariani. Now, this guy, every time, it seems like every time I get an email update about the under-20s team, this guy seems to be winning the Player of the Match award. He's doing very well at the moment. The only slightly negative thing about him is he's got his personality. He's got a low determination, which is, well, not great at all, really. But he's only 17 years old. I don't know if that could change through mentoring or something, so we'll see how that goes. He's being mentored at the moment. He gets into opposition area, he shoots from distance, and his attributes are pretty damn good for a 17-year-old, basically. 21 appearances, 7 goals, 9 assists, average rating 7.3. He's looking to be a good player. It is time. Piacenza versus Parma, the derby, and I should point out that there's been a few little changes here. Only really a couple of changes to positions and mentalities, but the whole of the midfield there, those 3 across the midfield, has changed really. I mean, Delalata's still in there, but he's changed sides. So previously Delalata was this Mezzala on attack. He's now become the box-to-box midfielder. We found out, or it was announced, that Porcari, who was playing in our central midfield defensive role, has decided to retire at the end of this season. I didn't bother trying to convince him not to. I just let that happen because he's getting on a bit anyway. How old is he? He's 35 years old. Getting on a bit. He's fucking younger than me. But yeah, he could do the replacement basically, and Laborde has been a little bit upset about not getting any games, and he can just about do that role. So, you know, I'm thinking shove Laborde in there. Of course, we've got this young new starlet Zelalem, who is amazing as a Mezzala attacker. Watch out for him today. I think he's going to do big things. And so it's a kind of a new look for central midfield there. Also, at the moment, Lagamarcini, our goalkeeper, has been injured, so the youngster Pavan has been playing, and he's been playing really well. Let's have a quick look at him, actually. 4 appearances, 6.95 average rating. Not too bad, but, you know, he's done well. He's held his own in goal. We've actually conceded more goals than usual, but luckily we managed to score a decent amount as well. And when Lagamarcini's totally fit, I think he will come back, actually. Across the back, no change. Pegrefi, Silva, Bertoncini. Triani on the right, Lamas on the left. And what I've done is I've just switched that up a little bit because Triani was on attack and Lamas was on support. I've changed that over because I had a quick look at Parma and I feel like they are sort of slightly weaker on this side. So I think maybe let's attack down that wing instead of this one a little bit more. Portanova is attacking midfielder in the centre there. And then Busso up front because Busso's been fucking ridiculous recently, and he's actually now, instead of being on a pressing forward, I've put him on poacher attack because he likes to run. So if he can sit on that back line and try and make a break, and then we pass a ball through to him or something, pass into space on in possession there, that's how he's been getting his goals basically. So let's go. This is the big one, the big one. Well, this is the derby, the second derby, Parma versus Piacenza, the Derby Del something. I can't even bloody remember what it's called actually, but yeah, it's a derby of some kind. And we dispossessed them straight away within 15 seconds. Triani, Portanova, Zelalem. Oh, fucking hell. If you touch Zelalem, you're dead. Lamas. Oh, come on. Portanova, shoot. Oh, my goodness. Within 37 seconds. Okay, so, looking okay at this point. Here's a throw-in. Lamas to Zelalem. Here he goes. Oof. Desi blocks the shot. So we've got a corner. Zelalem. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. He's pretty good at corners. Lamas! Yes! Told you. Fucking get in. And Lamas was the player that we instructed to attack rather than Triani. So, fucking hell, just, you know, give me the fucking Manager of the Season award now. Here come Parma. Well, sort of. Gervinho's way back there. Vitale, Stulak. Here goes Gervinho. Decent ball over the top to Vitale. He looks like he's got a bit of pace. De Cruz. Pavan collects it. Okay play from them. Here's Vitale again to Desi. Trotter. Rodney Trotter. Oh, Pegrefi clears. Stulak. Oh my goodness. That was close. It's on the edge of my seat then. But a couple of their players are looking anxious. One of them's looking... Gervinho is looking disenchanted. He needs to get fucking enchanted, mate. Oh, Jesus. Gervinho. Triani tries to intercept, but can't, and Trotter has another shot. I think we're going to go attacking for the end of this half. Okay, well, 1-0 at half-time. That's not too bad. Struggled for possession in the opposition's half. So, no changes for the second half. I just gave them a bit of a bollocking at half-time and said I was far from pleased with that. So, hopefully, we'll get a bit of an improvement. Laborne makes a challenge. That's what he's there for. De Cruz, close him down. Great. Counter-attack. Portanova. Portanova. Run, Busso. Here's Busso. Oh, Jesus Christ. What was I saying about Busso? Stulac has a free kick. And De Cruz is on the end of it. Bertoncini clears. My God, that was close. Corner. Stulac with the corner again. Oh my goodness, and it ping-pongs around and Pegrefi clears and manages to get it out just for a throw-in rather than concede the corner. De Cruz with the throw-in to Rodney Trotter. Rodney Trotter, who's offside? De Cruz. Okay. Stulac again. De Cruz again. We're having a decent amount of shots here. We are attacking, but we might need to sort of push forward a little bit more, actually. I think we maybe need to pass a little bit more directly, perhaps. Here's Vitale. Oh my goodness, we slid in at no one. Gervinho, don't let Gervinho score. Fuck off, Gervinho. Oh, you silly shit. Right, I'll have to do something here. It was set up for Gervinho to score after all the shit I gave him, wasn't it? Right, let's do some quick. More direct, let's go slightly higher tempo and allow them to be a little bit more expressive. We seem to be getting pinned back a little bit as well, but I don't really want to bring the defensive line much higher than that. I think I'll drop that a little bit. Portanova, Silva. Okay, good ball out to Lamas. And it's a throw-in. Obviously nothing came of that throw-in. Trotter. Lazovic. Oh, Lamas. Oh, and Lamas has injured himself in that challenge, I think. Right, I'm going to have to take him off. Shit, what's happened to him? Oh, God, I hope he's alright. Okay, so Lamas comes off. Marseglia can come on. Let's get going. Pegrefi. It's only 1-1. Shouldn't be too downhearted about this. Here's Zelalem. What can he do? Not much. Bertoncini. Triani. Corner. They've shut Zelalem up a little bit today, which is surprising. Here he is with the corner, though. Oh, good ball out to Laborne. Shoot. No. Portanova. Have a shot. Ooh. Saved by Plizzari, is that? Yeah. Plizzari. Pegrefi. Gets it in. Marseglia. Silva. Marseglia. Pass it. Triani. Good ball. Triani. Oh, good one-handed save. In the tradition of Buffon, Pegrefi, Triani, Portanova. Oh! Come on. Pegrefi, Zelalem, Busso! Marseglia. No. Triani. No. Bertoncini. Triani. Come on, Zelalem. Oh, Pegrefi. Passing it around well. Triani. Corner. Come on, Zelalem. Good delivery here, please. Oh, come on. Keeper knocks it long and Triani picks it up. Delalata. Silva. Marseglia. It's all us at the moment. Portanova. Good ball out to Triani. Get it in. Oh, there's nobody there. Zelalem. Shoot! Yes! Zelalem! You fucking amazing bastard! Fucking get in. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! I know who Arsenal would rather have now out of Zelalem and Gervinho. That's made me happy. Here's Vitali. Oh, it's Rodney Trotter. Oh, plonker. Right. So Busso's doing okay. But it could be time for Corazza. Let's get Corazza on. And I'm going to put him back as pressing forward. He was on pressing forward support, I think. So pressing forward support. And the only other thing is that there's a couple of players that are tired here. Troiani and Zelalem are both knackered. I don't want Zelalem to get injured, but at the same time, I don't want to take him off. Delalata's on a yellow. Progreffi's on a yellow. Who's going to make a difference? Let's look at the bench instead. Are any of these people going to make a difference? Ooh! Let's try Molfetta instead of Troiani. This could be interesting, because he's a very attacking player, because he's essentially a winger, who I'm shoehorning into a wing-back position. So, let's see how he does. And he's totally unfit as well, so, you know, it could be a big mistake. Let's see. Good save, Pavan. Pavan boots it to Portanova. Portanova to Zelalem. Shoot! Oh! Plizzari makes a save. Zelalem with the corner again. Delalata seemed to head it backwards. Was that handball? Oh my god, that was crazy. He caught it. Zelalem. Oh, Zelalem. Pegreffi. Bertoncini. Carazza. Zelalem! Oh, you fucking beautiful bastard. Yes! What a goal. What a fucking player. What did I tell you? Open up Football Manager now and buy this guy. Honestly. What a fucking player. He's a division... He's a division above this, basically. He should be playing in Serie A. I hope we can keep him for Serie A. I thought he was going to get sent off or something then. But my God, what a player. What a player. Molfetta. Delalata. Portanova. Corazza. Delalata. Morseglia. Oh, Corazza. Zelalem on a 9.2 rating. In fact, now is the time to take Zelalem off. I don't want to take any risks. Oh, I can't, can I? No, I don't think I can. Yeah, bollocks. Ugh, I should have thought that, really. Lazovic. Deola. Trotter. Good save, Pavan. And Pavan is like... How old is Pavan? He's like 3 years old or something. Stulac. Pegreffi. Zelalem. Sets off another counter. And Carazza's on his way. Kick it. Oh, kick it. That's good advice from the manager. Kick it. Labone. Delalata. Oh, Delalata. Doesn't matter. It's 3-1. We're going to win this, surely. Morseglia. Delalata. Labone. Belushi. Jim Belushi. There's Di Molfetta. Zelalem. What can Zelalem do? Come on, some more magic. Oh. Oh, please don't be injured. Okay. Oh, God. He needs to get up to full fitness. Oh, yes. Amazing. 3-1. And Zelalem. Oh, God. I don't even know. There's not even a word to describe him. Zelalem is fucking Zelalem. So, Piacenza triumph in Ducato Derby. My God, Zelalem, 9.2 match rating. This kid, oh, is there nothing he can't do? I might put him in goal. I bet he'd be amazing in goal as well. He's just incredible. Piacenza have notched up 7 straight league wins, and the promotion contenders lie in first place. So they're now calling us promotion contenders, when previously they were calling us relegation candidates. This is the G effect in full effect. So Piacenza maintain winning streak. So not only are we, I mean, we're undefeated for a ridiculous amount of games. Does it say here? Well, we're undefeated since, let's have a look. We're undefeated since that loss to Chievo. I mean, that's ridiculous. 15 or so games, you know, that 16 games. That's ridiculous. Like, it was ridiculous when it happened in Serie A. But now it's happening in Serie B too. This is crazy. And 7 matches won in a row. And look how many goals we're scoring. You know? Absolutely crazy. Oh, Gideon. get in. I wasn't expecting promotion at the beginning of the season, but we're 16 games in, we're top of the division. I guess we've got to start taking it seriously now and thinking it's a realistic possibility. Back-to-back promotions. So, yeah, this could happen. Like, I mean, I thought that the whole Serie A thing was out of the blue and kind of crazy, the fact that we were winning games in that, but to do it in Serie B as well is just insane. Imagine if we did this, if we went up and then we did it in Serie A as well. No. With the same team. No, it wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. Can't. No. But then I didn't think this would happen. So we're absolutely, totally smashing it once again. We've got an absolute beast in Zelalem, a player who I can't remember having a player like that I'm this excited about for a long time. This guy, I'm going to be dreaming about him tonight. He is incredible. We're first in Serie B, and we are really, actually now, it is a realistic possibility. We are actually on track, potentially, for promotion. Back-to-back promotion. Serie A in 2 seasons. That's insane. When I came up with the idea at the beginning of these kind of rules, or the philosophy of the save and the Bison and Dario Hübner and all of that, I thought it would take at least 4 or 5 seasons, and that's very, very positive outlook. 3 or 4, 5 seasons to get into Serie A, not 2. I mean, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Obviously, you know, we may not do it, but it is looking good, isn't it? So, yeah, make sure you come back next time and see what happens. Hopefully, we'll still be on a winning streak. But until then, take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.